What's good? Back with another video here. We got chest, shoulders, and back, which I don't know if a lot of you probably don't mix them up all like that, but it's kind of something my dad showed me years ago, and I kind of just stuck with it. I obviously have my own variations on what I do, but yeah. So gonna show you those clips. Yesterday's video, I got like a copyright on like two of my sets, the skull crushers and the what do you call it, the hammer curls. I'll have to work on either talking over the clip, or I don't know, maybe trying to silence the background noise a little bit so I don't run into that. So if you do watch that, those two parts are completely silent. So but yeah, no, I titled this 7 years of lifting and more. I feel like lifting's a continuous journey kind of deal. You know, it's not something that happens overnight. And I kind of mentioned this yesterday, which is like, I feel like people just want to take the easy route to do this type of shit. And it's like, that's not really how it goes. And you can really just do this natural. Like, you do not need to follow what all the other influencers out there are doing. So, I just titled it that. It's because honestly too, lifting just taught me a lot in life from beginning to now, and still is. I don't think that's going to change. It's really more so a lifestyle for me. I think, yeah, it's definitely got me out of some dark spots. I mean, you can really go to gym any time of day, or any type of mood, I should say, to be honest. That's why I love the gym as much as I do. So, I'll show you the first half of this workout. It's gonna be lat pull down and row and benching. So I'll be back after the clip. All right, so you watched the lat pull down, row, and the bench. Lat pull down, I've like had a love-hate relationship with. I feel like for a while I was kind of just maxing out the fucking machine and just pulling the whole weight down. I try to now focus on lighter weight and try to get the squeeze right when you hit the bottom of it, kind of stretch it out. It's kind of the one weakness I got right now that I'm trying to work on the width of my back. So I'm trying to work on the form more so to just, because if you yank it, I feel you kind of improve like the thickness in your back more so than the width. So I think that's something to keep in mind if you're doing lat pull down. I used to use the other bar that kind of hooks your hand like this. I didn't mind it. I just like kind of, I don't know, I wasn't really progressing with that bar. So I've gone back to the lat pull down, just generic fucking straight bar. Bent over V shape, you can call it. Row, I actually do it with just a straight bar, and I do it with a supinated grip. This is to also target my lat, like lower lat-ish. Also to help me with the width of my back. I think right now I don't really need thickness. I more so need the width, kind of need the aesthetic a little more. So that's kind of why I do it with that. Obviously, you see these are all drop sets, so I kind of sometimes I'll do 2 sets of the lat pull down, 2 sets of the row, 1 set. I usually do 1 set of the row and 3 sets of lat pull down. So, but I'll get into that next week. And then benching, I switched to dumbbells like 3 years ago. Yeah, like 3-4 years ago. Honestly, it was like the best change. Honestly, I feel like barbell's kind of the sexy maneuver for benching, and I feel like the dumbbells are the chick with the good personality. So I'd recommend going dumbbells if you feel like you're kind of plateauing with barbell or just need something different. I highly recommend it because I know dumbbells ain't too sexy, but I think I think you get a lot better muscle mind connection with your chest. And honestly, I've seen it. My gains way improved with fucking doing dumbbell. So I know a lot of people like doing incline too. I got way too much shoulder pain doing incline, so I just went down the flat, and I get as good of a contraction, if not better, doing flat. So that's why I do that. So I'll show you next what do I got? Shoulder press, lateral raise. What do I got? Butterfly, and then shrugs. All right, so you watch those clips. Military press. I like stopped doing those for like 3 years. I recommend don't making the same mistake I fucking did, because that exercise is very good for your front of your delt. I do not recommend taking a whole couple years off of that exercise. I don't know why I did it. It's still in the now. So for the last like year or year and a half, definitely that's like fully blown in my workout now. I make sure that's done. I know machines could help too, because it's one of those exercises. You'll see, even where I'll get to next with the lateral raise, machine with the military press, it's nice because you get the tension on the way down. Whereas I feel like if you do dumbbell, I just do dumbbell because I feel like there's a lot more muscles being activated with dumbbell. That's hence why you'll see most of my workout is dumbbell. I just feel like the machine shoulder actually isn't too bad, because when you come down, you still have the weight and the tension as you come down, which leads me into my lateral raise, which I do on a cable now. I used to do this with dumbbells, but I just felt like gravity was taking over. Even as much as I was trying to hold it as I came down here, down, like I felt like I was kind of losing control of it, and the weight was kind of taking over on the way down. So that's why I do cable, because I feel like I'm in more control of like what I'm doing. I recommend that. If you're doing dumbbell lateral raises, I recommend trying a cable, or there's some machines out there. Some of them are kind of shitty. Some are actually like really good. I actually use, when I'm home, I'll use a machine to hit my shoulders. It's like kind of like this, and it actually really fucking hits it. So if you're doing dumbbell for that, I actually would recommend going machine, but whatever feels most comfortable to you. I think that's one of my main messages of the day is you got to do what's more comfortable for you. Just don't do something because someone told you to do. So, so those are those two for shoulders. And then, butterfly, I also used to do dumbbell. You probably see my hands kind of like this towards the end. I just do that because I feel like I'm more of a squeeze. I don't know, maybe it's a placebo of doing that, but I feel like I get more of a squeeze when I come like to the center. You can try that on your own and see if it works. I don't know why. I just feel like it does make just a slight bit of a difference. So that's that. That used to be dumbbell, but I always feel like I would click them, so I wouldn't be all the way here, which is where I want it to be. Well, now I'm here, but but yeah, dumbbell, I feel like I would just only get to here because it would click. So based on how I'm doing. I'm sure there's other variations, but for that, I just felt like doing the machine is a lot better for the kind of squeeze or contraction of the exercise. And then shrugs, I actually was shown a few months ago of how to do that one. That one was like a step forward, kind of lean over, kind of digs more down your lower trap and activates that. So you kind of build it like the muscles higher up in your trap as you come up. Obviously, like a shrug is just like this, but if you kind of like lean down into it, hunch over, and then come up with it, it digs it like further down the muscle group and kind of builds it up. So it's fucking looking like a trap house type shit with your traps, and just build that shit up. So I've tried that recently because mostly you kind of just do one of these, just generic. So I actually like I woke the first time I tried it, like I woke up the next day and my fucking neck was, that shit was hurting. I'll tell you that. So I would recommend trying with a little foot forward so you can kind of drop the dumbbell a little lower past, like, because obviously when you're here you only go so far, but if you put the foot forward you can actually go a little further down and then really pull it back up. So I'd recommend trying that. So, but yeah, that's all I do for chest, shoulder, and back. I know it's kind of a clusterfuck of a workout, but that's that's pretty much what I do. So I will try posting legs next couple days. I'm gonna try, so just so I can get these two. I uploaded yesterday, and then I'm gonna try to upload today. So I'll try to upload legs and show you what I do for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one.